welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another tutorial. It's me, IG, and I'm back with a new tutorial. If today is your first time of stopping by my channel, you are on the right channel. Welcome. My returning subscribers, you guys are great. Thanks for your support. So guys, today's tutorial is to draft a basic sleeve. I want us to learn how to draft a basic sleeve because every style originates from the basic sleeve. So we want to know how to draft our sleeve so that we can achieve other styles. So guys, without wasting time, let's get started. So to draft a basic sleeve, you need your cap's height. And how do you determine your cap's height? You divide your bust measurement by 12 and add ½ inch to whatever result that you have. For instance, my bust is 38. When I divide it by 12, I have 3.1. Then I add ½ inch to the 3.1, I'll now have 3.6. So that is my cap's height. So the cap's height I'll be working with is 3.6. So now, here is my starting point. So I'm going to mark our starting point. Here is our starting point. So from this starting point, I'm going to mark 3.6 inches, which is our cap's height. And also on this side, I will extend the 3.6 inches. I'll now give it a straight line. So now, having drawn our cap's height, which is 3.6 inches, we are going to determine our length. You can determine any length of your choice. So the length I'm working with as my sleeve is going to be, let's use the whole length is 15 inches. So here is the 15 inches. So this is our length. Now we are working with length 15. So now I'm going to determine the opening of my sleeve, where it ends, the opening, the round opening of my arm, where my sleeve ends. So let's assume it is 10 inches. So I'm going to divide the 10 inches by 2, which is going to give me 5 inches. I'll now measure my 5 inches. Here is my 5 inches. Then I'll add my seam allowance. I'm working with 1 inch seam allowance. Then I add it. So this is our length now and the opening of where our sleeve will stop. So now let's get back to our cap's height. So on this cap's height now, I will measure. If you have your round armhole measurement, you can use it. But what I use that is perfect is my shoulder measurement, the half of my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5 inches. I'm going to mark it. So whatever that is your shoulder measurement divided by 2. I always use 15. 15 is my shoulder measurement. So divide my shoulder measurement in 2 is going to give me 7.5. So I'm going to mark 7.5 here. I'm not adding any allowance to it. Then I'm going to bring the 7.5 down to my cap's height. So on this 7.5 now, I will now connect it to the starting point. So I'll connect it here. That is the starting point. Do you see it? And after connecting it, I will measure what I have. What I have is 8.5 inches. I will now divide it in 2. I have 8.5 inches. I'll divide it in 2, which is going to give me 4.25, which is here. So now, I will not, from this point now, I'll come up by 3/4 inches. Then I'll use my ruler. From this 3/4 inches, I'll connect it straight to my measurement here. You see it? Then I'll now, from this 3/4 inches, I'll curve to my starting point. But I'm going to use my armhole ruler to do that. So I'll now place it in this form. Then I'll curve it to meet the starting point. Do you see it? If you don't have it, you can use your hand just to curve it a little bit to join the point that you started. So now the next thing to do, this is now our back armhole. Remember, we are using 7.5 on the cap's height, then we are going to add our allowance, any allowance of your choice, but I always use 1 inch allowance. It's perfect, which I added also down here. Do you see it? So this is now, we have now achieved our back armhole. Do you see it? We have achieved it. So the front armhole will just need our measurement. So from this point now, we are going to place 1/2 inch from this 1/4 inch now. Do you see it? From this 3/4 inch that we came up, we are going to come by 1/2 inch to get our front armhole. Do you see it? Connect it also with your curve from the 1/2 inch. Now connect it to your starting point. Then turn your ruler just to also come down by 1/2 inch also. Come down. Do you see it now? You come down in this form. Now you are creating your front armhole. Do you see it? You come down also by 1/2 inch. Do you see it? Just curve it in this. If you don't have the armhole ruler, you can use your hand to go up by 1/2 inch. You curve it, and also down, you come down also by 1/2 inch to curve it to the starting point. Do you see it? To the 7.5 inches that we measured, you curve it. So this is our front armhole. So the next thing to do is just to connect the lines together. So you take your hip curve, or you use it with ordinary hands. That I'm going to use my hip curve just to curve from the armhole to the opening of our sleeve. Guys, do you see our sleeve is ready? So now the next thing to do is to cut it out. So while cutting it, you first of all cut your back armhole. So now let's cut. This is our back armhole. Guys, do you see it? Let me open it up for us to see. Do you see it? This is our back armhole. Now, as we now open it up, this is our back armhole. Then we'll now cut out our front armhole. Don't make the mistake of cutting the front armhole while it is closed, while it's unfold. If you do that, you are going to also cut at the back. So you have to open it up in this form, and you cut out your front armhole. So now let us cut out our front armhole. Do you see it? So this is our front armhole. Guys, you see our sleeve is ready. This is the way to cut a perfect sleeve. Do you see it? Do you see it? So this is our sleeve. So you now place it on your material, or if you are drafting direct on your material, you just cut it out and your perfect sleeve is ready. So guys, if this tutorial on how to cut a perfect sleeve has been helpful to you, don't forget to like, share and comment on my videos. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe and support me to grow this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. And don't forget to follow me on my new YouTube account, Iconic IJ and Family. There you see more of IJ and Family. And also my other social media handles, Pinterest, I'm there as IJ Designs, Facebook, Iconic IJ, and my other page, IJ Designs also. So guys, follow me and support me to grow my channel. See you in my next video. For now, kiss, kiss, love. Bye.